All right, we are here at Mount Seymour in this empty parking lot because I don't know how to drive in the snow. I'm a born and bred Vancouverite, so I feel like I haven't really needed to learn how to, but I should because the climate is changing. And so today we found a driving instructor to teach me how to do it. Let's do this. Hey, Patrick, right?
Hi, yes.
Lien, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for meeting me. I can't wait to do donuts in this lot.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, shall we hop in the car?
Yeah, come on down.
Let's do this. Okay.
And don't worry, I've got a set of pedals over here in case we get into trouble.
Okay, let's hope it doesn't get to that.
So how do you set your side view mirrors usually?
I kind of try to make sure I see the little bit of the back of my car.
Yeah, so that's not a bad way to set up your mirrors. What we typically like to do is push our mirrors out a little bit more.
Oh.
Lean your head towards the driver's side glass.
Yeah.
Now adjust that mirror just like you did now.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so see more of the road behind me.
Correct. Now when you move back to your normal driving position, can't see the car anymore, correct?
No, I can't.
Yes, but what you've done is virtually eliminated your blind spot. You're able to follow a car all the way up alongside of your vehicle.
Why are they here stealing our thunder? Look at this. I just go slow. That's typically my tactic.
Well, that's not a bad tactic. As you get driving, you're going to find that traction changes quite a bit.
Okay.
So let's give it a shot and see what kind of traction level we have available to us.
And you have snow tires on your car, right?
I do, yeah. Our vehicles are fully equipped with snow tires.
Patrick was a race car driver for a living for a while, so this is going to be very fun.
Let's pick up our speed a little bit.
Okay, this is scary. We're gonna go a little
bit faster. So let's go around the cone.
Okay, and I'm even signaling because I gotta be on my best behavior here.
And then let's see what happens when we hit the brakes. Nice and hard.
Oh, that was scary.
All right.
I heard that grinding.
ABS, anti-lock braking system.
Oh, okay.
So it helps keep the wheels rolling. So even in snow and ice, when things get a little bit slippery, you can see that the car actually stops pretty quickly.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
We do have a nice layer of snow that's just falling down right now. So that actually gives quite a bit of grip. You want to give yourself enough distance. So I would say like 8 to 10 seconds worth of distance, just in case you need to stop.
I just tried to slide my hand under the wheel to turn, which we are not supposed to do. So.
That's right. It puts your hand in a funny position. And if we were to strike something and the airbag were to deploy, your arm's not in a great position. Another tip that I have for folks is to work with your hands at 9 and 3. So by keeping our hands at 9 and 3, this allows us to do the steering input that we need to. And when we get into doing those little slides, it gives us control over the vehicle. When you bring your hands back forward, you know your wheels are straight. I'm sure a lot of people were taught 10 and 2. That's a bit old now. That was for cars back in the 50s that didn't have power steering. So now do you want to feel the car slipping and sliding around a little bit?
I guess so, yeah, because I want to know what to do in that situation. Because I hear a lot of people say you should be pumping your brakes or get off your brakes.
The pumping the brakes, ABS does that now for us much more efficiently than we can do.
Oh,
so
okay.
No need to pump your brakes anymore.
No need to pump your brakes. You heard it here.
I always say look to where you want the car to go. Even when the car is not going there, even when the car steps out and you feel a little bit of a slide, look and steer where you want the car to go. That's going to be the best thing that you can do to help keep you safe in the event of a skid.
Okay, and so how far out should I be looking then?
Ideally, as far down the road as you can. Part of it is to get the information sooner, but the other part is actually gives you a wider field of view. A big common tip is that people look at obstacles they want to avoid, but you focus on where you want the car to go. Okay? And then once we get our hands set 9 and 3, let's go. Oh, so you're feeling some slipping and sliding there? Keep the throttle on, keep going, keep going. Excellent.
Oh my God, yes, I'm definitely feeling some sliding.
Okay, so how did that feel?
I could definitely feel the car, you know, swerving a bit, both in the back and in the front.
For sure.
Especially as we picked up speed.
Easing off the gas, that's the first thing that we do, gets weight back on. And then if that's not working well enough, we actually go to the brake. Nothing wrong with using the brakes. It's when you combine brakes with a whole lot of steering that becomes a problem. Okay, big lots of gas. There's the back of the car. Now we just want to look and steer.
We are just, I don't even know where we're going here.
This time when the back of the car goes, we're going to look at the porta potty.
Okay.
And we're going to use that as our focal point, and we're going to try to what's called counter steer, or steer in the opposite direction. So let's get ready, and now let's jump on the gas. Now look for the porta potty, look and steer, look and steer, look and steer.
Oh my God!
Look and steer.
Oh my God!
There you go. How was that?
That was really scary. think it's harder than you think it is. Like in the moment, there's just there's so much going through my head and the adrenaline.
Of course, for sure. And that's why we always advocate looking and steering where you want to go.
When I see a hill and I'm worried I'm not going to be able to make it up the hill, should I be trying to like gain some momentum before I get up it?
Yeah, so gaining momentum is a technique that you can use if it's a slippery hill for sure. But remember, we do that at the bottom of the hill, not when you're on it. If you have slippery conditions, when the car starts to wiggle around, just keep a constant speed.
What are your final tips for anybody driving in snowy conditions?
Adjust your speed accordingly for conditions. We also want to make sure that we look and steer where we want the car to go.
Harder than you think, but we will do it, yeah.
And then, of course, working with our hands at 9 and 3, that's going to help with control and avoiding the things that we need to.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Patrick.
No problem.
So appreciate you doing this.
Great.
Should we do one more donut?
Oh.
I'm not over it yet. Let's try one more time.
Yeah, let's give it a go.
I'm ready for F1.